BNP Paribas, partenaire des plus belles histoires de Roland-Garros, aux côtés des ramasseurs de balles depuis plus de 50 ans.
Can I ask you just about the scheduling of the matches? And, you know, obviously this has been an issue for many years, but right now we're starting off again, and it seems like the women are always playing in the first matches when the stadium is rather empty, and then never playing at night. And I'm just wondering, I know you are not the tournament director, but surely you have some input in this and some thoughts on this. And, you know, is it important to you to feature women more? Certainly you have so many more good male French players and not so many good female French players. Would it be helpful to feature women's tennis a little more and encourage more girls and women to play?
So first of all, I won't speak on behalf of Amélie, but I will answer your question. And I think that you're talking about the schedule, and the schedule is one key point on the tournament. And sometimes we have to think about what could be the better for spectators. And that's why sometimes we have to make some choices. And I would give you an example. I'm not going to answer on the female point, but I'm going to give you an answer on the semifinal last year. Regarding and some other tournaments, they do it differently. The semifinal last year, male semifinal last year, we had a choice in between two games, and regarding TV worldwide, we had the question to ask for to change the schedule. Semi-final last year, if you do remember. And we did know on the sport, we are going to stay on the sport point of view, and we have to keep who is playing first, who will play second. So Amélie will answer, but the main point is the sport first on the schedule. So sometimes we need to put some, I mean, for the night session, we need to put the better match we think could be for the spectators. So sometimes, and maybe we will have a few, I have no idea, few female matches on the night sessions. We'll see. It depends on the schedule, who's playing who, and who will be the best match.
But as the person who's in charge of promoting tennis in France, do you think it makes your job harder that the women, that the decision is always that the better match is the men's match?
It might be sometimes the female match. It might be. It depends on the schedule. But if it is, we will put the female. I'm talking only about night sessions. I heard what you said about first match starting on the center court. But you will see. Maybe it will change in the next few days. It has been the case yesterday. It will be the case today, and maybe it will change.
En anglais aussi. I don't think it helps that you're saying 30 times in a row they decided the men's match was the best match of the day if it's an independent choice every time. But my question is actually different. It's about the net detection, the let rule. You guys aren't using the automatic electronic machines since last year. And I'm wondering why this is and how you sort of explain the loss of accuracy in taking the technology away from the court.
Alors, first of all, on the net point, I think we didn't use it last year. Yeah. We didn't. Because it was not, it was broken, simply. I'm not sure we're using it this year. We're not. Yeah. So because it worked last year. And also regarding, I mean, your question regarding the linesmen too? No?
Sure, I didn't ask about that, but if you want also, yeah, sure, why you're keeping them.
This is important for us. First of all, regarding what happened in Madrid and what happened in Rome, I mean, I think the system used by the ATP and not yet by the WTA seems to be not perfect. We know that it's 10% errors possible, 10%. That's what we know. And regarding clay, we think that it's very important because sometimes, and you saw it with Medvedev in Madrid, I think, he took the picture. You remember that? So we think it can happen, and it will happen, and it did happen already. So it's more human to us. Having first of all, we need those people working all year long in our tournaments, promoting tennis in small clubs, being there for club matches. And if we stop having those linesmen, those referees, it's we feel like it's not too good for tennis in France, maybe. And I think it could be the same for other countries. I can understand on not on clay, but on fast surface with no mark could be helpful, like a Wimbledon. It's so fast now, so I think it's helpful. But for Roland-Garros, we want to keep our linesman as long as the players agrees with that. If sometimes the players say we don't want no more, maybe we will have to change.
Gilles, can I ask about crowds? Last year there were some kind of rowdy spectators, but also I guess we kind of want good atmospheres. Where do you kind of see that balance on kind of wanting passionate crowds, but when do you think it goes too far, I suppose?
You're talking about the French player playing? Yeah. You know, it was the same in Australia. I was in Australia. We have some people, I mean, they love tennis. They really, and they know tennis very well. So they know when to stop. They are not, you know, doing anything. So that's the way French people are. I'm sorry, but they support their players, and maybe they make too much noise. We feel like that atmosphere is good for tennis. If it goes too far, we will have to say something, but I don't think it will. I hope it not bother too much the players. But well, that's the way it is.